Taurus, this is your reading. Hi, welcome in. I'm Venusian Alchemist, an intuitive modern mystic with over a decade of experience in this game. How are you doing? How are you keeping? This is a timeless message, so trust it when it finds you, whether it's a time of release or 5 years from now. This message will apply to your sun and rising, so let me know what placement you're watching for, or if you are a cross watcher for Taurus. Now, we'll keep it short, simple, to the point, with nothing but clarity and truth, and all that I ask is that you have discernment when receiving this timeless message from me. And lastly, don't forget to like, comment, and consider subscribing for more messages like this. And with that said, Taurus, let's see what's happening within and around you. I'm going to open your energy with the major arcana just to see what's going on. I felt the need to straighten up a little bit. Okay, fix up, look sharp. Why do I want to say that? Maybe you want to fix up and look sharp? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. So what's happening within and around Taurus, please? The Hierophant, this is your energy. You're on the way to becoming a spiritual leader, or a leader in some sort of community where people see you as a role model, as a prime example of something here. And not only are you taking pride in this, you take it quite seriously too. There's diligence here. But you're not letting this position get to your head. You're still humble while being a point of reference for people here, whether that's in your community, in your society, your work, in some sort of circle that you have a lot of influence over. Okay, that's immediately what I see here. Your energy is left, right, and center here. You are aligned with your calling here. You also have the gift of prophecy. You also have the gift of prophecy, Taurus. If you didn't know, well, now you know. And if you had your suspicions, take this as confirmation. We've got the moon at the bottom of the deck. Mommy issues is what it's speaking to me about. Yeah, and the Fool. You're wanting to let go of whatever deep trauma this is. For some, it's mommy issues. For others, could be religious trauma. For others, could be just emotional turmoil. Okay, there's some sort of deep flaw that made you feel inadequate about yourself. You found what the root cause of this was. For some people, the Fool card is here. It could have been through astrology, sacred geometry, some sort of spiritual, esoteric, occult study. Okay, or through traditional religion. Okay, that could be the case for very few of you. You figured out the root cause of this trauma, this thing that made you feel inadequate. For a lot of you, I can see it's mommy issues, abandonment issues as well. For some, yeah, my ears just ringing. Yeah, it's definitely mommy issues and abandonment. Abandonment of self. Abandonment of self. And you've worked through that. You've taken this flaw as your superpower. You've transmuted some sort of pain or inadequacy that you felt that it was an inadequacy, and you flipped it, reversed it, and turned it into your superpower. And now you are empowering people through this as well. Maybe you've also decided to work exclusively for women or with women. So maybe you've opened a women's circle. Maybe you're a spiritual practitioner that specializes in womb healing, healing the divine feminine. It could be something like this. Okay, I do see that here, and I see you turning a new leaf as well. Got the amethyst here, so you could work with crystals a lot, or you feel connected to them. And also the energy of the forest. I don't know why that came through, but the energy of the forest, so the fae, that could be the case as well. If you're a life path 5 or 6, I could be talking to you. The numbers 5 and 18 are significant here. for someone. I don't know. Let's see. Talk to me about the moon card, please. You've integrated the light with the dark, shadow side of yourself. You've integrated both of your facets, and you've turned that into your superpower. Okay? You don't see them as flaws. You see these things that once you may have called or considered them to be inadequate as things that have built character and gave you essence and gave you that je ne sais quoi, that secret sauce that makes people gravitate towards you for guidance, for support, for healing, for comfort, for being seen and understood. Some others are being initiated here as well. That could be the case. Let's see. Because I've got the High Priestess peeking at the bottom of the deck here. So you could be working towards becoming a High Priestess. Okay. Like I said, a high position of power in whatever community we're talking about here. Okay, cool. Let's see. Talk to me about the moon card, please. Why is it here? Oh, and for energies on the table, like I said, I've got your energy quite strongly. I also have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Sagittarius as well. So you could have these placements quite strongly in your chart, or you could be dealing with someone of these signs. Doesn't necessarily have to be. A few things popped out. This one didn't open, so I won't accept just yet. But I did get the Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. This is textbook mentorship. You're either looking for a mentor to get you to where you need to be here, whether that's through career or spiritual development. Okay. You're looking for that mentor. For some others, if this is more spiritual, esoteric, the occult, there is some sort of guide that wants to come through and work with you. Okay. They could be from the underworld. Consider it maybe. Since you're learning to integrate, or you already integrated your light and shadow side, could be worth exploring if this is a deity from the underworld that wants to work with you. Perhaps. If we're talking about human life stuff, I do see a job opportunity coming in. If you're happy with the work that you're already doing, I do see some sort of career progression, or you're being offered an opportunity within your company to progress. So this could be perhaps taking on a course so that you can apply to a higher paying job, something like this. You're being invited or given the opportunity to refine or master some sort of skill set here that will help you to either get the promotion or go for that job that I do see coming in, okay, in a few months' time. Okay. Archangel Michael's coming through. Ace of Swords. What's this truth that they're wanting to face? Remember I said there was this card here that I didn't disclose. Ace of Cups. Connection to self. Also self-respect. You've learned to respect yourself, honor your emotions, honor your flaws and inadequacies, or that you considered to be inadequacies. They are part of you. They are who you are. And let's start on that. You've made peace with it. You've integrated it. You released it. You whatever you did here. No one can use these things against you now. Oh, you're too stubborn. You're too rigid. You're too stuck up. I don't know. Think of something that people might tell you that you are, you know, Taurus. You don't consider those to be attacks now, because it's like, well, I am aware of X, Y, and Z flaw of mine, so you can't use it against me. I'm already aware. So if you're trying to make me feel bad or throw a curveball, try and make me feel something less than, nice try, but I've made peace with it. I know I'm stubborn. I know I'm rigid. I know I'm, I don't know, too set in my ways. I know this thing about me. I know this thing about me now. I know I have abandonment issues. I know I have issues with rejection. I know that I was brought up in a problematic home where my idea of marriage was so skewed and so far from what healthy marriage is. I know that now. I know that now. So I can do better. So you can't use that against me. Oh, you're dysfunctional. Okay, so what are you doing here then? What are you still doing here? These are the conversations that are kind of happening in your mind or with people around you. Okay, or if you are some sort of leader or role model, these are the types of people that you are attracting to help them kind of get to the root cause of what their challenges are. And you're guiding them to work through them, you know? I do see that here. You could be training to become a therapist as well. That just came through as I was blabbering on about everything else. I do channel a lot, so bear with me. Archangel Michael came through, like I said. What's this about, Spirit? What's this truth? What's this truth about? For some of you, your specialty is dream interpretation. Okay. For some others, your calling in life is to be an architect. To use the language of mathematics, to guide others, to teach others. Something like this. Architecture. Yeah. For some of you, that's your calling. To work with mathematics, to be an architect. That's super specific for someone, so yeah. Okay, Two of Pentacles. You're needing to make a choice here. Are you going to integrate or release whatever this deeply personal thing is about you? 1-1 on my timer, as I said that. It's your choice to make, and you can take as long as you like, because your healing is your calling. The way you deal with your healing, it's personal to you. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I don't think that's relevant, though. I didn't feel that it was. You're needing to make a choice here. For some others, before I go into these two here, you could be dealing with a possible air sign, doesn't have to be, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who's extremely wishy-washy. And it makes you feel unsettled, uncertain about the future, uncertain about where things are going. This could be romantically speaking or otherwise adapted to your reality. They're wishy-washy. They destabilize your nervous system, so make a choice. Be cruel to be kind. Put yourself first. And make a choice. Whether you choose to work alongside this person and accept them for who they are, or if you decide to completely disengage and let them go. Okay? A few more came out here. Let me see what they are. Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 9 of... Okay, so that's the Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Give me one more. Someone's trying to take you for an idiot here. Make you feel like you defending yourself or what you believe in is a foolish thing to do. They're skewing you off your mission here. Again, they're trying to destabilize you. If you feel in your gut that it is true and that it is real and it makes you feel something good, it makes you feel like you're progressing or healing, or whether that's motivating you to ground yourself, to make yourself feel more free, do it. Don't listen to what this person's projection is trying to do to you, okay? They're trying to get in your head, Taurus. They're trying to get in your head. Don't let them. You don't owe them anything. You don't owe this person anything. You don't even need to defend yourself against this person. Just let them talk into the void. Let them talk into the void. Yeah, 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This could have been someone who made you feel self-conscious. Perhaps about how you look or whatever you believe in. Okay? Whatever it is that you believe in. The way that you live your life. Listen, if the way that you live your life isn't harming anyone, okay? If you're not out here being an absolute menace to society, you know, why concern yourself so much over what this person has to say? Why do they have so much of an impact over how you live your life, or how you work through your triggers, or how you heal? Why give them so much power? Why do you feel the need to give them so much power? That's what Archangel Michael's coming through to ask you. Why are you giving them so much power? Why are you putting them on such a pedestal? They're trying to destabilize you here. For some others, this is a friend, right? Who you grew up with this friend, okay? You grew up together, maybe you've known them since childhood or whatever. However, you two live very different lifestyles. Perhaps you're the more mellow, spiritual one, and they're out here living the fast life, okay? Which again, I'm not judging, I'm just reading energy. 555, as I mentioned that. Why am I saying all of this? This friend may be trying to tempt you into going back into your old ways. Why do I say old ways? For someone here, you may have had issues with addiction in the past. Addiction or fanaticism. Okay, again, adapted to your reality. And this friend of yours who lives life in the fast lane, you know, they kind of do what they want. They don't care for other people's feelings, whatever the case may be. They're quite reckless. They might be tempting you to throw you off center, okay? Be wise, Taurus, okay? There's nothing wrong with dipping and diving a little bit into the fast life every now and again if you want to feel something, but to turn that into a habit and a lifestyle, it's going to destabilize you. It's going to destabilize you. Knight of Swords is here. It's going to skew you from the true vision that you have for yourself and for your life and what you believe in, etc. If you were born on the 17th, that could be significant. I could be talking to you because it just came up in my mind's eye, the number 17, and I thought 17th, so that could be significant. I don't know. Let's see, what else? What's this? 6 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and King of Wands. This is a past life connection. Possible enemies. Okay. Let's talk about past lives then. So remember this friend I was mentioning to you that's trying to throw you off balance? This person has been walking hand in hand with you for many lifetimes, always seeking to destabilize you under the guise of live life a little. You know, life's more than comfort and pleasure. You're so superficial. Life, there's more to life than that. Listen, if it makes you happy, live your life, okay? Maybe your perfect idea of a Friday night is cozy PJs, Netflix, and snacks. To them, it's to be out in the club, sniffing all types of stuff, kissing all types of people, and attracting all sorts of diseases. Okay? Throwing their chakra off center. Again, I'm not judging. I'm just reading the energy. But this person seems to have been walking hand in hand with you for many lifetimes. They could have been a family member before, a cousin, a sibling, a parent. And in this life, it looks like they are showing themselves up as a friend. There's this energy of friendliness between you. You two could have grown up together, so you two are quite solid, okay? But you two live very different lifestyles. Again, use your discernment, Taurus. You know what you want. You know how to get there. And this could be spirit trying to test you yet again to see if what you're doing is all talk or if you're truly integrating the lessons here. Which for a lot of you I can see is working through abandonment issues, rejection, mommy issues, self-love, self-respect, honoring yourself without forgetting about, you know, everyone else around you and being considerate and that type of thing, but also allowing yourself to feel free. Now, the way that you might feel free could be different to mine, right? They're valid. They're both valid. So what is feeling free to you? Taurus. From what I can see is you being aligned with your purpose, you being in your spiritual bag, you being a point of reference for people who look up to you, who see you as an example, okay? Who overcame temptation, you know? And yeah, this friend of yours, they're your Achilles heel. They are your Achilles heel. So again, make a choice. Make a choice. Make a choice. It's all down to you. Your life is yours to live. Don't let someone else dictate it for you. Okay? If you're here, you're an adult, you're over 18. You can make your own choices. You can make your own decisions based on what you want, what you feel is right for you, not because mom and dad, the cousin, the friends, societal expectations, my lover. Excuse my French, but like, fuck all that. Live your life for you. Live your life for you. Because guess what? When you die, only you die. Your friend's not gonna kill themselves to go and join you on the other side. Your parents aren't either. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go, and you're going alone. The same way that I am and everyone else is. Okay? That's only in movies. That's only in movies. Where the lover, the Romeo and Juliet, yeah, it was a thing back in the day, but in this modern day society, that's not a thing, okay? That's not a thing. This is not Romeo and Juliet type of situation. This is you looking out for yourself, protecting your peace, while still, you know, navigating life in the 3D, okay? And not being led into temptation again. Any last messages for Taurus before I close this out? I'm so hungry. My tummy keeps rumbling. I hope you can't hear it. That'd be super embarrassing if you did. But you're the last video I'm recording for tonight, so let's see. Any last messages for Capricorn? Capricorn? Why did I say Capricorn? Taurus. Could be dealing with a Capricorn then. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but Taurus. Any last messages? There's something about impatience here as well. You're growing impatient over something. This could be pertaining to your career. Maybe you're not seeing an opportunity to grow within the company that you're in or something like this. Look for something new then. Take your talents elsewhere. Take your ambition elsewhere. The same way that companies are quick to replace us, you know you can move over to another company, or you can start something on your own or something like this. If you've been in the same job for 5 years and there's no talks of promotion, if that's something that you were aiming for, maybe it's time to look for something new. Again, make a choice. Make a decision and stick with it, you know, like your life depends on it, because it does. Because at the end of the day, it is your life. Let me see. Yeah, exactly. 8 of Cups. If there's things, people, places, situations, mindsets, emotional ties, karmic soul ties that you need to sever in this life, what's stopping you from doing so, Taurus? Oh, but they're family. Oh, we've known each other since forever. Okay, and we grow out of people too. We can outgrow people and situations and habits and mindsets. That's okay. That's evolving. Doesn't mean that there needs to be bad blood between you two, but it's just the natural course of life, you know? You can outgrow people, and you go your separate ways, and that's okay. You don't need to keep them there for the sake of familiarity, because especially with this friend here, they could potentially cause you more damage in the long run, so why risk it? Yeah, exactly, 3 of Cups. They love going to the pub. I don't know why that just came through. They love going to the pub. And you have stopped drinking. So what are you doing around people that love going to the pub if you don't drink? Oh, because that's the culture around here. Make your own culture then. Create your own habits. Go to the places that you want to frequent. Not because, oh, my friends go there. Get you a new set of friends then. It's not that hard to make new friends. It's really not. Oh, but it is, I'm an introvert, blah, blah, blah. Start online then. Start online, build a community. Then build, you know, monthly meetups or whatever based on your shared interests with these people. There's always a way, Taurus. There's always a way. And you know this too. You just need to align yourself with the right tribe. At the moment, the tribe that's around you, it's way behind. And that's not to shit on them. It's just that you two are on different timelines, and that's totally cool. You need to move towards the timeline that you want to go to, and you don't necessarily have to carry these people along with you. That's their journey, and this is yours, and that's totally okay. It's totally fine. You don't need to hold on to someone for the sake of familiarity. Same thing with things. You know, some things have value, sentimental value to you, whatever, but some things do lose their value as well. It's okay to discard them, donate them, sell them, I don't fucking know. It's okay. And you can give yourself permission to do these things. You're the only one stopping yourself here. You've already come so far, Taurus, so honor yourself more. Okay? Honor yourself more. Don't allow yourself to be led by the crowd, by what the people say. Because people are looking for leaders like you. Understand your value, Taurus. Understand that you are the point of reference. You are the point of reference for people here. You will be the point of reference for people here. So live that. You already know this, so this could be confirmation. And with that said, that concludes your reading for today, Taurus. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me. I hope this has helped you in any way, shape, or form. If it did, let me know in the comments. Before you leave, like the video, drop a comment, consider subscribing. If you want to learn more about me, what I do, my services, my blog, I dropped 2 blog posts today on polarizing topics. And if you want to have a read and let me know what you think, again, all the information is in the description below. Until next time, stay immensely blessed. Take care. Bye-bye.